Hello, everybody. I'm Gary Michels, one of the founding partners of Southwestern Legacy Insurance Group and the host for Let's Talk Legacy. And today I'm going to talk to you about selling final expense insurance and some things that I think will be helpful for you. You know, first of all, it's really important that you have some sort of firm, consistent schedule. My schedule is I try to work a little bit more than half day on Saturday and take Sundays off for family. And 1 weekend a month, I take Saturday off too. Now, look professional, look nice. I have my policy also. It's very powerful to show that you believe in this and that you have a policy and that, you know, this is what their policy will look like, something like this. It may look a little different depending on the carrier that they have. And I also bring with me what I call, and most carriers have this, a final arrangements planning guide that's even more thoughtful to your loved ones than just the financial part. Let's talk about self-talk. Self-talk is such an important thing. Most of us are wired to, when we're having rough times, to have negative self-talk. Like, this is hard. I don't know if I can do this. Nobody's buying. Nobody's showing up. I'm getting no-showed all the time. And if you have negative self-talk in your head, you're going to have low self-esteem. You're going to have low activity because of your low self-esteem, and you're going to have poor results. So what I want you to all to focus on every day is 4 to 6 times a day. You're reading positive affirmations out loud. I'm an incredible servant. I help people achieve their goals in life. I love being a life insurance agent and helping people take the risk away from their family if something happens to them. You can go on and on with what you are. And if your self-talk is good, your self-image is good, your activity is good, and your results are good. So this causes you to be confident. When your self-image is good and your activity is good, it's confidence. And the opposite is fear. And we're not going to do well when we're going into homes and working with people if we're fearful. So confidence only comes with preparation. So that is watching the playbook, listening to podcasts, being on agency calls. It's absolutely important to keep the positive input going in your head so the output can be positive. Next, I want to talk about your mentality. You need to have a servant mentality when you're doing this business. We are servants. We're an assistant buyer is what we are. We're not a salesperson. We're here to do the hard part. We actually find which carrier would be the best for you in your situation at the lowest cost. And then we do the time consuming part. If you had to do it on your own, we do the submission of the application for you. We're here to make things easy for you. It's really important that you're present. Present is such a huge deal. Are you listening to them? Are you making eye contact? Are you saying things like, do you mind if I take a few notes on that? Ask questions. Be interested, not interesting. And make sure when you're in the home that you spend some time really digging into what their why is. You know, Mary, I appreciate you having me out here today. And gosh, it's a beautiful day. You could be at the beach. You could be out with your friends. You could be shopping. You could be doing a ton of other things besides having me here. Do you mind me asking why it is you're considering life insurance? Is it that you personally lost somebody in your life recently? Is it that you just don't want to burden your kids? What possibly could it be? And when you understand their why and who their beneficiary would be and why this is important to them, you can go back to that to let them know that I'm there to educate them, quote them, and if they desire, help them get insured. During COVID, a lot of people just weren't comfortable to me coming out to their home. So what we did is we gave them the same information over the phone. Lastly, I want to say that you got to have a vision and goal of where you're going. If you're getting up every day and it's just a job for you, you'll be just over broke. If you go out there and say, my final expense business with a little bit of term, with a little bit of IULs and mortgage protection and annuities is going to get me to where I want to be, that I can build a team and I could build security in my life, then that would be your goal. And final expense is really a good tool that keeps you active, keeps you going. It really is a good tool for you to accomplish what you want in life. And as you learn this business, you could branch out and try other things. Hope this has been helpful for you today. I'm very generous with my time. I'm a trainer at heart. I've been a consultant and trainer and coach for many years. And so if anybody has specific questions for me, feel free to call me at 408-888-4848. Thanks for joining us.